My guy, you already know. If your mama own demon time, your daddy own not their time, then you should know what time it is. It's Workout Wednesday! What's going on with ya, big dog? And it is an amazing day for Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope that's your day. It is the most exquisite. But if it isn't, do not let what happened at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. Today for Workout Wednesday, I want to actually break some really bad news to you. My brother, simply if you are trying to have the bod for the summer, it's too late for that. My guy, you cannot immediately snap your fingers and get the body of a lifetime within 3 months. That's not how working out works. But what you can do is accept the body that you have right now, and also you can work towards the body that you want. There are so many people ashamed of their body or are always chasing a better body. I understand the second one. I'm pretty much in that category. But one thing that I will always accept is the body that I currently have right now. What I would like for you to do more is focus on eating healthy, exercising regularly, and taking care of your body. That is more important than any body you could ever hope for, because the vehicle of life is paid through your transgressions. I don't know what that means, but I just made it up and it sounds cool. Hold on, wait. We were talking about something else here. Let's get to what the video was for. What was it about? It was buy these Yu-Gi-Oh cards before they skyrocket in price. My brother in Christ, it's just simple. If you just listen to the TheCaliEffect and buy these cards at the appropriate time, you might be better off. There's actually a ton of people that say that,
Hey, Daddy, you make this Skyrocket pay. You pay for the game.
well, if that's the case, then just listen. It's scary good how I am at this game. It's because I used to be a vendor. I used to buy and sell cards myself. Now I'm passing you this information so you don't get destroyed in your wallet, right? Magic cylinder price goes zoomies.
1,000 years of death.
Yo. We're actually still waiting for magic cylinders to skyrocket in price. I told people to make it skyrocket in price if that's what I did, right? And of course, if you wanted to be able to get this information early, there was actually 2 ways for you to be able to do it. You could have caught me on stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or you can consider joining my Patreon as a special thank you for helping me pay my editors. With that being said, big dog, the first card that you should buy, it's actually really simple. One thing that I've noticed is that players have been having a hard time with beating both the Mommy Milkers deck and Trap Trick. And for you unesteemed gentlemen, Mommy Milkers is Labyrinth. There's actually a really powerful card that doesn't trigger their effects like Boo Boo Game or Starlight Road or whatever card they're using to protect, such as Trap Trick's Arrow Compa and stuff like that, and still gets rid of their backrow. Its name is Hey Trunade. My guy, I did tell you to buy Hey Trunade one time before. Here's where we get our comeuppance. Yeah, I don't even know what a Hey Trunade does, dog. It's cool. It actually returns all set spell and trap cards on the field to the hand. The card is extremely good against those particular decks, allowing you to combo off and basically making their turn 1, turn 2. It is literally one of the better cards in the game right now and one excellent counter against some of the top decks. I think they're about $1 or $2 right now, so it's a really solid pickup. Of course, you probably should have them before it's too late. But I've actually been waiting for so long to tell you about this card. Ooh, this is hot, my boys. Now, 100%, this is a long-term investment and also does have a risk because Konami is prone to reprinting these cards. The first card is Magician of Black Chaos Max. I don't even know what the to call it. Like, if you call it Magician of Black Chaos and you're not black, is that racist? Should it be Magician of African American Chaos Max? And so you calling niggas chaotic? Is that what we doing out here? But what this card does is that when it's summoned, it prevents your opponent from activating monster effects. And because of the new Link monster, Dino Mundo, you can summon it on your opponent's turn, completely preventing your opponent from activating monster effects. Oh, my guy! Everybody knows that we are huge fans of preventing players from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is definitely next level spice, but there's more. Because of that new chef deck that's coming out soon, there's actually some really good ritual cards that you should be looking at. Preparation of rites and pre-preparation of rites. Come on, guys! It should have been a no-brainer. Pre-preparation of rites is some niggas getting ready to cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said
The Hungry Hamburger deck actually looks really, really fun. And not only does pre-preparation of rights and preparation of rights are good cards to be able to search them, but those cards also only come in highest rarities and ultra rare, provided that we don't get a collector's rare print of it in the set. That would suck. These would be the highest rarity versions of both those preparations. I would assume even if it did, people would still go looking for the ultra rares. I think ritual support is on the horizon and the new ritual decks look extremely promising. So why not pick up some generic ritual cards that would actually help ritual decks? Oh my God, imagine a Starlight Hungry Hamburger. That's the dream. That's the dream. Konami ain't got no balls.
Ha ha! Konami has no balls to print a French hamburger.
Don't ask me how I know this, but isn't hamburger German? I'm watching you, Konami. If anything, like, the boss monster should have been like breadsticks or something, right? My guy, fries aren't even French. They're the most American thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I actually told my boys about this card a little bit earlier, and they're gonna verify for me that I don't make cards skyrocketing right. But I also did tell you to buy Gigantic Champion Sargus because the card is ridiculously phenomenal. Like, have you seen the card? It says add a Therion monster from your deck to your hand. I made it because I'm simping for Therions, but it's still a good card. In no way, shape, or form is Gigantic Champion Sargus a trash Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's just an underutilized Yu-Gi-Oh card. Kind of like how Chaotic Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon was. Yeah, this was definitely a card that you should pick up before it skyrockets in price. And then, of course, the card to summon it, Spriggan's Merryweather. Spriggan's Merryweather? The rank 4 Spriggan's monster. You know, the monster that you use to summon this card. Merrymaker. Oh my God, I was way off. Now that card is 100% probably bought out by now. Good luck. It is a super rare from Lightning Overdrive that you can only get by opening boxes of Lightning Overdrive. Master Duel Yu-Gi-Oh players that jumped into the TCG, just be happy that you didn't have to buy that box. But yeah, that card can get very expensive. And hey, I did tell you to buy it. The reason why those cards are heavily sought after is because Sargus has an amazing effect to not only search you a Therion, but also when an Exceed monster is detached from anywhere, you can destroy a bouncer card on the field. Like, did you not think it is the ultimate check to Exceed's decks? When they start doing Exceed effects, you just start bouncing and destroying things. Gigantic Champion Sargus is easily one of those outlier Exceed cards that you'd probably be like, and I also told you to buy Psychic End Punisher. You remember? Huh? You remember? I told you to buy Psychic End Punisher. You remember? Now buy it again. Psychic End Punisher is ridiculously insane. The heavy hitter, the end all be all, the card that obliterates your opponent. Just ask Top Deck TJ in his first place Punk deck profile. I mean, it was only first place because he ain't get to play me because I would have. But he got first place. Psychic End Punisher is easily one of the most unfair Yu-Gi-Oh cards of all time and is 100% a card that you should look into buying before it skyrockets in price even further. It is insane. Yo, Master Duel players haven't even been able to abuse the power of this card. Think about when those Zexal Zoomers get into the TCG. They're gonna love that card. You already see it happening to cards like Illusion of Chaos and Magician Souls. It's almost a guarantee that the Zexal Zoomers will get it. Master Duel Zoomers, duh, that's exactly what they are. Bro, they don't even know what dial-up internet is. They're L's. They're walking L's. Now let's go ahead and jump into Maze of Memories. By the time you're receiving this video, this set should already be out. If you bought anything from Maze of Memories on pre-order, you're a bot. There was literally not a single card that you should have bought on pre-order, but I assume at the time of this video dropping, cards like Excel Stardust Synchro Dragon will be around that $20 range. Baron de Floor will be a card that's maybe about that $30, $40 range. And non-broke versions of Ancient Fairy Dragon should be at their lowest price potential. Buy them now. Buy them all now. Especially Baron de Floor. I mean, like, you think the card's gonna stay cheap forever? It's a fucking ultra rare, guys. You know, the same rarity that it came out from almost the exact same set. That ain't staying cheap for long, my friend. Guardian Chimera is also not a bad choice, but you could probably wait for Guardian Chimera to tank to pick them up. I don't think that they'll go up any higher. And lastly, my two favorite cards, my brothers in Christ. I have Pressure Planet Razor. It is a card that I've been sneakily looking at, and it's mainly because I fear Ancient Fairy Dragon more than I probably should. Pressure Planet Razor allows you to be able to get a searchable Kashtira Fenrir, but then also turn your Razor into any other field spell, because we're not playing Kashtira. You gotta think about it, my friends. Razor, free monster, summon monster, find a way to synchro into 7 because the monster that you searched is 7 and you can't synchro into 7. But once you figure out that big brain part, Razor Rebirth becomes an amazing card because it is essentially a terraforming so long as you can make Ancient Fairy Dragon. Destructive Dorama Cannon is actually something that my boy PK Sparks pointed out. It is a solid counter to the Trap Trick strategy. The Trap Tricks monsters may be unaffected by the effect of flipping monsters face down, but since they are, your opponent must send those cards to the graveyard manually, which they aren't unaffected by. I was like, damn, my nigga, that was really smart. And it flips the cast your monsters face down. Card's cracked. And then of course, lastly, the card that you should buy before it skyrockets in price. If you don't buy anything else, buy this particular card, Magic Cylinders. My guy, it is the most busted Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. It's going to win a game for somebody one day. I promise you. It might be me. I have no other cards, guys. Go ahead and check out these other videos for more content.